The mission of Expeditionary Operations Training Group, II Marine Expeditionary Force, is to train and evaluate deploying Marine Expeditionary Units and other designated forces and select special individual and collective tasks and evaluate their ability to conduct assigned mission essential tasks in order to prepare those forces to support the geographic combatant commander. II MEF EOTG distinguishes itself through its comprehensive range of specialized training programs and its ability to tailor training to the specific needs of Marine Expeditionary Units, Special Purpose Marine Air Ground Task Forces, and other designated units. II MEF EOTG's combination of specialized expertise, diverse training offerings, realistic approach, collaborative partnership, and commitment to excellence sets it apart as a premier training organization for expeditionary forces.
What we want the MEU to be able to do is go into an area that is conducting non-combatant evacuation operations and or foreign humanitarian assistance and provide that area with a more stable force in order to de-escalate situations, whether that be non-lethal weapons capabilities and or providing just straight show of force with riot control operations. We provide the MEU with tough, realistic training at the end of the day. And we try to simulate exactly what they would experience in the real world, such as riots and so on and so forth. We'll bring in role players that will act as a local populace, and we provide the MEU with something that typically their unit cannot replicate itself. And what the MEU has to do is they'll go in and provide a non-lethal weapons capability during either a foreign humanitarian operation or a non-combatant evacuation operation. They'll go in there and provide that stability, that non-lethal weapon capability to that particular mission set, and in order to accomplish the mission.
The skills we instruct range from non-typical insertion and extraction techniques, from a helo to casualty evacuations and rescues, whether in confined space during a VBSS or down pilot stuck in a tree. Our instructor group instills a set of skills through realistic, practical application that inhibits the maneuvering of Marines through challenging terrain utilizing suspension and traverse techniques that reduce time, risk, and fatigue. Our primary goal here in the rope section is to facilitate the safe conduct of high-risk training in order to apply real-world application downrange with reduced risk.
The S2 at Expeditionary Operations Training Group is the intelligence section. So what we do, typically an intelligence section gathers information, distills that into intelligence, and then presents that to the commander in order to reduce his uncertainty and enable him to make an informed decision with his forces. Essentially, our main task is to train, develop, evaluate the MEU S2. But we also drive the overarching scenario for the pre-deployment training for the MEU. We train them at the very beginning of the PTP, starting in the developmental phase. You've got a bunch of various intelligence disciplines such as SIGINT, geospatial, imagery, CI, ground sensor platoon, etc. All these different specialties coming together to form an intel deck, if you will, that have never worked together. So really taking all those specialties, getting them together as a team, and creating that atmosphere for them to thrive in. So our Marines here at EOTG set up all those live signals environments in the field, simulating an adversary force so the MEU can collect on that intelligence. The same with our counterintelligence Marines, creating that live environment for them to practice their tradecraft on.
STB is Special Tactics Branch. We train the MEUs Reconnaissance Detachment in Special Tactics. Our mission is to teach, evaluate, and certify the MEUs Reconnaissance Detachment. As STB, we offer close quarters tactics, advanced sniper and aerial sniper, advanced reconnaissance, as well as VBSS. At EOTG, we live by the philosophies of modernization and steel sharpens steel. We prepare reconnaissance Marines to deploy and successfully defeat modern threats.
Push, go ahead and push. I'm holding this back. Okay? EOTG's overall mission is to enhance the medical readiness and effectiveness of military units engaged in expeditionary operations. We're responsible for training medical personnel to handle unique situations that arise in harsh, austere environments where supplies may be limited. So the capabilities that medical offers is field medicine, tactical combat casualty care, medical evacuation, triage, mass CAS course, and then we provide operational medical support to different deploying units and all organic EOTG courses. What we teach here at EOTG correlates to real world by preparing Marines and sailors to handle the unpredictable and challenging situations. Through adaptability and resilience, it prepares them the ability to think quickly, enhances medical readiness, increases the potential to save lives, optimizes operational effectiveness, assists with risk mitigation, supporting mission success to build confidence and resilience.
Amphibious Raids Branch is responsible for training and certifying the Marine Expeditionary Unit personnel and the battalion landing teams in the conduct of raids and trap mission sets. What we teach is important because, if you consider the Commandant's planning guidance and force design, we are directly helping to influence and shape the way that the Marine Expeditionary Unit conducts littoral operations in and out of a contested environment. We're shaping the future of how our institution conducts operations, and we're doing everything we can to ensure that no matter what surface connector we use, that we can conduct raids and various amphibious operations successfully in preparation for certification to deploy as a part of the MEU. Locate, close with, and destroy the enemy.